Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Arizona Cardinals. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. Certainly not the start they envisioned for themselves. Losers in 2 out of their first 3 games, including falling short last week. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Two teams each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4. And they're getting down inside the 30 to 27. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. The numbers for Benson in last week's ball game. 16 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
They put a lot of effort into game playing and establishing this ground game last week, and reward was a nice day rushing the ball. Nothing put a gallus up.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
And he's got a man. Downfield is Horton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now a play fake here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Second down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the sideline and incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now back to throw. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Another run here with Benson. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
A gain of 22 more yards. That's another Cardinals
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Short one here, caught by McBride. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
A gain of 4 yards.
Murray going to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
In the end zone. Devin Witherspoon on the coverage.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Jalen Milroe sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play.
Now quickly here to Smith and Jigba. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
That's a gain of 6.
They're going to look to throw. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Now Murray off play action. He'll find his man. That's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Benson. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
11 more yards. That's another Cardinals.
Here's Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 20.
Murray now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and
Murray on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard. And his kick here is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Jackson Smith and Jigba and his offense ready to go once more here.
There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headline each and every time, and that's not easily done because you know all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side and he's got a man. That's Horton.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now a draw play. It's Walker. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And complete to Smith and Jigba.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all they needed. First down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
Gets around him.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get out to the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Setting up the screen here, this is Walker. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. And here's Matt Araiza now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
And that hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. And when you rough him, here's your bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
They'll look to throw again.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked to his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
At midfield. A gain of 5.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Murray from midfield.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
It's a gain of 8. And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. A good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Cardinals.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray.
A short throw pulled in by Woods.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10.
A give up the middle with Benson.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Benson.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Now feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Murray now. Wisely will throw that one away. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. This just a 24-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they continue to lead in the battle of field goals here. It's now 9-3. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they're still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Kenneth Walker headed back out there.
He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try to mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about him.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
And bulldozing his way through. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on 2nd down.
That's over the middle, taken in by Horton.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 24-yard line. Back to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Here's Murray.
Pass complete there to Harrison.
Well, that'll get him the 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you have a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
The throw right side here going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing now is Murray.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. This the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good...
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter.
It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the 2nd half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. You know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
On play action, they'll throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
That's good.
He'll drop to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Buda Baker with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
They run over center with Benson.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
102 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
They'll go again with Benson.
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
It's a gain of 8.
They'll try to run for it with Benson.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for the Cardinals. First down.
Benson will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
It'll be Murray on the keeper.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And this pass broken up. Now, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
And his kick is good. And the lead stretches to 9. It's now 12-3.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
And the Seahawks.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pick brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to get 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Cardinals 1st down.
Oh, he's got it wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
On the give, it's Benson.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5.
To throw, it's Murray.
Open man here is Benson.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Murray keeps it himself. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that play seemed well scouted defensively. They collapsed everything inside. Nowhere to go on the quarterback sneak. Now he's going to bring up 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that's going to bump up their lead now to 15-3.
So the lead extended, and I think at this point you say, hey, defense, take us to the end.
Well, if I got some good music to put to that, I could have a good country hit. I like the way you expressed yourself there. I think the offense has done enough so far. But like you say, if your defense has only given up 3 points, Makes it a lot easier to settle for field goals on this side of the ball.
Now the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
2nd and 6. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He'll try and do this himself.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Arizona will give them the season sweep.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Horton. This offense so far on 3rd down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 10.
That's taken in by Watson.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line.
That's good for our Seahawks. 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
There's a short one caught by Arroyo.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 27.
Up the middle they run. It's Warrior. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
2nd down and inches. Over the middle, complete. And the ball is knocked out.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
They'll try and sneak it here.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's Walker.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
2nd and 5 from the 8. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. His pass caught at the 4.
And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Now Murray. Goes right back to McBride. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play fake. Murray.
He'll get that complete to Harrison.
Harrison Jr. A gain of 6.
Murray going to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
2nd and 10.
He was covered by
In motion goes the tight end. Again, they'll throw with Murray.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Murray now to throw.
And it is caught. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A handoff here to Benson.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Seahawks.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Murray. And he comes back with one complete.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A give. Here comes Benson.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This is caught. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Jelani Woods.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Cardinals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
2nd and long. Connection with Walker going across the formation. Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. Here we go. This is 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
It's a turnover on down.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Stiff-armed him. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Trey Benson, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
29. Seahawks 10.
So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're quickly out wide. This is Watson. Second down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Intended for Torrey Horton. Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Cards, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home